Hi.
Hey.
Davey's over there, and I'm over here.
Hey, now I have sound.
And
Hi.
welcome to ShelfGravy, Gravy Times stuff. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna build stuff and make things. And we have friends with us tonight, so let's say hi.
We got Mr. Shitbird with us.
Greetings and salutations, dickheads.
And then we got Mr. Life. Right?
What's up, guys?
A life commercial, right?
Mikey likes it.
Mikey likes it. And of course, we got the button pushing Eliza.
Hey, do you remember last time we got together, we talked about gummy bears?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was telling you how I like the clear ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I went to Walgreens today, and they had just the clear ones.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Oh.
And I have to say, they're terrible.
They're terrible?
Oh, no.
Well, the thing was, is I've been eating this other brand of gummy bears. These Haribo things are not good compared.
No, they're not.
No.
What's your preferred gummy bear manufacturer, Brian?
The other ones I was eating, I don't know what they are. I picked them up.
What the fuck? How can you have any brand loyalty?
Yeah.
Look, it's not so much brand loyalty. They always put them in the same spot to the grocery store, so I am shelf location loyalty. I don't know what they're called. I just
so you're mesmerized by
that's right.
the display.
That's correct. I recognize by location, and I see colors I recognize. I pull, put in the cart. I don't read the bag.
Brian, like you. I bet they're Black Forest ones.
No, it's like nature's something. I don't know.
Whatever you do, Brian, don't you ever get sugar-free.
No.
Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah.
You will have an anal explosion.
Yeah, they're good for the weight loss challenge.
Yes. If anybody wants to look at Amazon and not buy Jeff Bezos bullshit, you can look up I think it's a pound. Look up sugar-free gummy bears and just read the comments. That's a good way to kill a solid 2 hours.
Yeah,
it's fucking hilarious.
If you're not sure if you can take a poop or not, just open that up and start reading. You'll be laughing and pooping
in no time.
Probably right up there with
someone told the story of eating them while riding on a long plane trip. I think that was fun.
That's a funny one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or at work.
Mm.
Or the lady that had a bowl of them out, and like one of her coworkers took like a fistful.
Uh-huh.
And every time they went by, they took a fistful.
No,
that did not go well for them.
This sounds bad.
Was it like a laxative or something?
No.
Yeah.
So I have a bit of relevance to this topic because I was been a type 1 diabetic since I was 11. Blah blah blah. So I actually went to a diabetes camp where all the kids had diabetes. All of us.
That sounds fun.
It was a fucking, if Hitler was around, he would have fucking put the diabetes camp on the fucking bombing list because we were obviously inferior.
Talk about participation awards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Well, they had like a camp store, and the camp store had candy in it, but it was all sugar free, and that shit is trash. I'm not blowing my fucking, commissary money on some fucking bullshit candy.
I agree. It is bullshit. I hate it.
So anyway, I don't know if this motherfucker didn't know what the deal was with the sugar-free candy. They were like these little, kind of like a Jolly Rancher, but just tasted bad. And this motherfucker ate a bag in he got them in the morning, it was eating them all fucking afternoon. And then we had lunch. And after lunch, we're going to play lacrosse. My man shit his pants while playing lacrosse violently.
No. This does not sound like fun to me. I'm scared.
It was doo-doo smears all down his pants, into his sneakers. He was holding his butt because he had a big glop of it as he's fucking running away.
Oh no.
Oh, it's dropping out the bottom of the shorts.
Yeah.
Talk about gravy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Butt gravy.
Sorry.
Not the kind you want.
No.
Yeah, the kind you have.
I apologize.
I can share a doo-doo story later. This happened this weekend. Not to me specifically, but yeah, it's pretty interesting.
The worst bathroom I've ever been, Brian, just so you know, was in Delaware.
I've heard this before. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because you stopped off at some like ghetto ass gas station. Go to a nice rest area.
Well, I wasn't. I was a little kid. I was just under the fucking powers of my parents.
They didn't have nice rest areas back then. I remember those days. Yeah. You had the gas station, and you had to go ask for the key, and it was like a key
and it was on a cinder block.
On a wooden block. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's everyone working on tonight?
They had the
good question.
They had the towel dispenser on the wall that was like reused. It was like cloth.
Yeah, the fucking
those are
infinite towel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, how is this a good idea? You're literally in the bathroom. Some motherfucker shits all over their hands.
Ugh.
And like the dude's just fucking trying to get the fucking shit off his hands.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're just in there. You're like, I'm gonna go cook up a nice meal for my family. And you fucking take a piss and you go in there and you fucking dry your hands and then you give your entire fucking family E. coli.
God forbid you dry your face off on it. Yeah.
Those fucking things are bacteria.
Imagine if JD or I dried our beards off in there.
Oh no.
It'd be cock-a-doodie on our faces. And not even our own cock-a-doodie.
Cock-a-doodie-doo.
Cock-a-doodie-doo.
Everybody gets E. coli. They wish they had COVID. Fucking Joe Biden comes out and tells you some nonsense that don't even make any sense. One time I rode a unicycle in Thailand. Hey, Joe, how the fuck does that help me?
I want to say they had one of those things at the public swimming pool that was like right near where the high school was when I was a real little kid taking swimming lessons. And my brother and I went in there, get changed and stuff. And they had one of those fucking roll down things where you roll it down a little bit to find the clean spot. Yeah. And that fucker smelled like BO and ass and all kinds of shit. And I'm like, I'll just have wet hands.
Nope.
Yeah, I'll just do one of these.
Even then, I
some
knew.
Of this and like some of the
When I was a little kid, I didn't give a fuck about germs or any of that shit, but I wasn't going nowhere near that fucking.
Yeah, you were even so. Like, this is how dumb people are. Like, literally how dumb. Like, so she's not my friend anymore, but she was my friend at one point in time. She was opening a restaurant, right? And she's like, I want to be earth friendly and blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know what to do about the bathroom situation. I'm like, well, and it was like in a fucking Facebook thread. Like, we're all fucking terrible ideas and rotten fucking people congregate, right?
Right.
Fucking Facebook.
Uh-huh.
So she's like, I want to be eco-friendly and, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, I would look into like the air dryers that are like high BTU, like it uses very little power, but it fucking blasts your hands.
Like the blade.
Yeah. And like, so anyway, I'm like, go about my day. And it's like, this person responded to your post. I know this person doesn't like me, much like Chuck, otherwise known as 30 Tricks. Doesn't care for me. And that's okay. I knew this lady didn't care for me. And she's like, you fucking dumb lumberjack. You know how much power that uses? Blah, 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 blah. It's not eco-friendly at all. And you want to know what her fucking idea was? The fucking never-ending roll. Like, I lit into her like it was my fucking job. Yeah, I'm like, so you want to dry your hands with a fucking rag who knows who is fucking cleaning their doo-doo and piss hands off on. Yeah, real fucking great. Anyway. What's everyone working on tonight?
Good question, Matt.
I don't have any fucking answers.
I'll go first.
You don't have answers? You don't know we're not working on anything?
No, I gotta fucking clean up this disaster down here before I. So anyway, just to interrupt, Mike. This is like the dump off zone if I get anything in the mail. Like Sally just fucking puts it down here. And I got some boxes and bullshit. And like she's got boxes of I'm gonna throw this shit away in the trash.
I find random stuff on my table saw downstairs is not my favorite moment ever.
Well,
it's
table,
like
it's like, lady, like fucking calm your tits. It doesn't need to go in the fucking basement, and it's just stacking up, and she just stacks it. I got fucking gun cleaning shit down here, and fucking toys, and fucking books about lawn care. It's like, can we have some semblance of like, just don't pens, like. Anyway, what were you saying, Mike? What are you working on, sir?
So, I may or may not get to this, but this will be my next project anyway. I got the the Medusa kit from Planetary Dog Toys.
Nice.
Oh,
There's
cool.
You have like a snake lady fetish, don't you?
Yeah, that's a
Yes, he does.
screaming head. I got 2 of them, and this is the regular head.
Those are cool.
They're really, really cool, detailed. They usually put out. And then here's the really cool part is they have a snake body for the torso.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
So
Yeah,
you don't have to make one this time.
Yeah, so the detail on this is just fucking amazing. I don't know anything about 3D printing or anything, but they're pretty fantastic.
Yeah,
and what I most
awesome.
likely will be doing is I got 3 barbarian builders. And I'll probably be popping and swapping with those for a little bit.
Nice.
Nice.
How about you, Brian? What do you got?
I am finishing up paying my bills, which I'm almost done, because it's the 20th of the month, and it's nice to see that investments are back on the upswing. I was tired of losing money every month. And I got to clean off my table. It's not as bad as Matt's situation, but
Yeah, because you don't have a significant other that's just like, put it in, fit it in there, fit it in there.
Well, if I could be in focus.
Did you put Vaseline on your lens, Brian?
Focus.
I'm right here. There.
Oh, there
we
you go.
I'm going to see if I can't
nice.
finish this. I don't think I'm going to finish it because I got 2 arms and 2 feet and a head to make. So I don't know if I'm going to get it done today. So the journey continues with
Does that actually transform?
Yeah, it does.
That's kind of
cool. I shall reveal so when the time comes. And also I got in an Alithia figure, so I'm gonna mess with this maybe for a little bit first. So she's awesome.
I have her on BBTS.
The Artemis version 2 before she turns into a god, I guess. So she's more like a woodland warrior of some kind. But very, very.
I canceled all that shit today.
Oh. Canceled it all?
Yep, all of it.
He's done with it.
Done.
And they introduced soft goods, and I have to say they're done really, really well. They're not super flowy. You know me, that's a kryptonite for me. These super flowy.
If it's flowy?
Super flowy soft goods. I can't.
I
deal
like
with
a
it.
wire in a soft good.
Well, these are wired, but they're not. I mean, I don't have any with any capes yet. You know, capes are my weakness, and cloaks. It's terrible.
I like the Mafex Dark Knight. My blue bat.
Yeah, that one's a good one. What are you working on there, beautiful?
Currently working on a cup of coffee. I understand it's 9:30 at night, but
You're always working on coffee.
cheers, everybody. It's a big old cup of coffee.
I'm drinking tea.
Tea's good.
That's caffeine free.
Oh,
Sorry.
I've got to have some caffeine. Just a little bit. All day.
I think I can't find any of my caffeinated tea. I think I hadn't drank any until a while. I found some that was old and I tossed it. All I have left is decaf tea. But to be fair, I think some of that's really old too, and I should probably throw that away.
Is it sleepy time, Brian?
I do have some sleepy time tea. You know, it would help me go to bed, but I don't really need that situation anymore. Now I just stay up till I can't stay awake anymore.
And then just pass out.
Basically.
Interesting.
What else are you working on?
I'm going to work on the sketch of Kiba that I started to mess with.
Wow.
Oh, is that one of those Facebook filters?
No. I don't
No?
need a Facebook filter. I can sort of draw sometimes.
Oh, okay.
She can draw.
Fuck that Facebook filter shit.
So you're
That's how
drawing
the
that
Russians
dog?
get your information.
Yeah. I'm working on a couple things all at one time, so I kind of jump back and forth so I can finish all of them in a timely fashion. That probably sounds silly, but I kind of I get tired of working on one and I'll go to the other one and come back kind of thing. You know?
I get those vibes.
Yep.
And it's nice because it's all right here and I don't have to carry a bunch of notebooks around anymore. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to work on. Just pretty pictures.
Party pictures.
Yeah, maybe I'll
Dags.
print one or two of them out and hang them up at some point. Who knows?
Dags.
Eggs? You like eggs?
Dags.
I do love the dogs.
What are you working on?
You don't say.
Well, I don't feel like doing a whole lot of much of anything. So have these.
Sister
Right.
of Battle from the
Yeah.
Warhammer 40K universe.
And I started a full repaint.
Oh, wow. This is what you were doing today, right?
Uh-huh.
That looks really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
There are so many details on this, and they do not paint them.
At all.
Come on, focus.
It will.
Focus.
Stop moving it. Just give it a second.
Yeah, and there is just as much detail on the fucking miniature.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's because it's focused on the mat. That's why.
Now, is the other one that you have, was that one of the blank ones?
No.
It was a red one.
It was like this.
Okay.
This is factory.
So
Yeah, I wonder why they
And
don't
this is
paint all
not.
that detail.
They want to keep it at like a what are they, $25?
$20.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to keep it at a lower price point.
But what you're doing looks really cool. Are you gonna beat up the armor like you did on the big one?
Slightly.
The guy.
I'm not gonna go crazy like I did before, but it's like all
gonna
those
be more off
rivets
the
and
right off the shelf.
Like
more right off the fucking, her shit's new.
yeah,
She hasn't been battled.
kinda
Yeah, I get it.
started.
Just giving it some final touches, some
Yeah.
full touches,
I mean,
and really detailing things out.
Like they don't paint any of that shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of those
Like
sculpts is they were so
look at
fucking
that.
detailed.
Yeah.
There's a lot there.
And there's like buckles and all that stuff for the armor.
Jesus. Yeah, that
The
looks like
trim
it's gonna
around
be
the
fun.
ankles. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna work on.
A nice, easy custom.
Gonna get
Yep.
this part of it finished and
Move on.
yeah, I'll probably do the midsection next. I also want to so these, like their helmets, the way they are, like you could totally hollow these out and put
A head
a
sculpt.
head in it.
Yeah.
Like I did it for one of the other ones. So
whose head is that?
I don't even know. She had rings around her eyes.
Was that in there already?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a Marvel Legend.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know if I want to put hair on it or, you know.
You could. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, the sisters all like the unhelmeted ones. They all had like a page boy haircut, like real Joan of Arc shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
So hold on, I want to grab another one.
Like real fucking angular, kind of like I don't know if you guys remember Aeon Flux, but not as
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
drastic.
I love down.
So
Flips.
that was like on MTV.
this is one that I did.
Yeah,
Wow.
This one I beat him all the fuck up.
he's awesome.
Yeah.
But
Very cool.
I also gave him a
Ahead.
head under
That's
there.
pretty cool.
Is that Kevin
I'm
Spacey?
thinking about getting a couple of
No.
those because honestly, I'm like a redheaded sea hare away from selling all my 40K shit.
No shit.
Yeah, like I don't play anymore. I
pretty
don't care to
fun.
play.
I think you would like the big ones. Like
Yeah.
as far as like giving yourself something that's sort of easy to customize.
They come
Yeah.
apart real easy too.
It's pretty cool.
Right.
So, would that work, Matt?
You know what? Like it doesn't not work.
Right.
Like it doesn't not work. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I think that's kind of fucking cool, actually.
Yeah. I like
Like
that
she
one.
just wouldn't put her helmet on.
Yeah. I gotta.
Like you could just hang it from her belt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like her helmet.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
It's like
some of the models, that's how they came. They'd have the helmet
Yeah.
like kind of hung from the belt.
uh-huh.
That was actually the Sisters of Battle was like my first 40K army that I fully painted it.
No shit.
Oh no shit.
Yep. Back when they were fucking metal. It was like
Right.
Yeah.
96, 97. Yeah. Love it.
What was I doing when all this awesome nerdy stuff was going on?
It wasn't
No.
awesome. Like it really
No.
like that shit like back then like the shit was fringe, you know what I mean? Like it was really pre-internet, like you know, you were in a Star Wars drought, you know, only fat dudes with real bad BO read comics.
That's true. You are right about that.
Oh, it was I don't want to say it's the dark time, because I feel like we're in the dark times.
I mean, I agree with that statement. It's kind of weird now.
It's not gonna go anywhere.
Like,
Hey Matt,
too
I've
much.
got a question for you. So some of this is starting to gum up. What can I put in it?
What I typically use is an airbrush thinner, like just some airbrush thinner.
Okay.
You know, that you typically thin down airbrush paints with.
Yeah.
Just a couple drops of it.
Okay.
I mean, you can go in there with like a toothpick and you got to stir the shit out of it.
Yeah, yeah. I've already done that pretty severely, so yeah.
So maybe like what I've also done too is pull out the clumpy bits, like stir it, to make sure there's not any, pigments in there,
right,
like, and just kind of flick those bits out. Because it feels like those bits just fucking, they get bigger and bigger.
Well,
and bigger.
it's not clumpy. It's just like
thick.
It's like really thick.
Yeah. So you can. I've added a little bit of water too. I've been known to do that.
Yeah.
Just a fucking like a little. Bloop.
I like the airbrush thinner. I like that.
Yeah, I mean that's like actually what it's for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna grab that. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
So I had this weird dream involving Brian Brink. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you guys familiar with the show The Wire?
Yep.
Yes.
So I had a dream that I was watching The Wire, but Brian was playing the role of Stringer Bell.
Okay.
And it was just really weird. And at one point he said the N-word, and I was like, Brian, you can't say that. And I was like, wait a minute, he's Stringer Bell though. He's not Brian. It was just really strange. No?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like me, Matt.
Yeah.
Well, who would you be on The Wire, Brian?
Who would I be?
Yeah, if you were casting yourself as a character in The Wire. Prop Joe?
No. I was thinking maybe Lester.
Lester?
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
With the spreadsheets and the doll model. The
man behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Tracking the data.
Yep. I thought you were going to say, like, Sabatka, some dumb shit.
Sabaka.
But I see you as Lester. I could see. Yeah. 100%, Brian.
But I also like messing with people. So I was thinking maybe like, what the fuck's his name? Herc. But I'm
you're not a fucking dickhead like he was.
That's true.
Herc was like next level, like, and you're not a bumbling buffoon either.
Yeah, that's good.
No. I can see myself being like a bunk though, maybe too.
Bunk. Okay.
Yeah. Smart, but still operating within the rules. Tying one on every once in a while. Likes to celebrate.
Like the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
I got this guy today from Hasbro.
Oh, nice.
Rhino.
I'm going to open them. Now I just need to buy a SpiderMan so I can have my Rhino beating up Spider-Man.
So there was a new SpiderMan announced today that looks really good, but it's a Walmart exclusive.
Oh, fuck that.
It's only going to be online, not in the stores. So, and it goes up for sale tomorrow sometimes. Now, the only tricky thing is
sell out.
it's a little bit, it's cell shaded a little bit, which I don't know how I feel because I want that Spider-Man, but I want the one that came before it.
Oh, going to the beach and having a ball.
But it was super expensive.
Doing all those things
Super
that
expensive now.
young persons like to do.
Check this out. I have new trays for my Lego
old,
sorting.
so. I think the beach
For your
is
figure sorting?
Yeah. So, I I got these.
Huh?
I like them because they're very shallow.
Mm.
We're going to the parts. You know how I got them from?
Restaurant?
Looks
Yeah,
like
sorta.
fish and chips go in those or something.
From the grocery store to sushi to go.
There you go.
The sushi wasn't great, but these trays are going to be fantastic.
Hey, can't go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong with what? I missed all that.
He got
Yeah,
bins
watch
for his Lego sorting,
Oh, nice.
and they came from Sushi to Go.
I like having a bin for sorting.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
Cord.
Fenn is at the beach with JD's mom.
Great week for the beach.
Yep.
Bring suntan lotion or sunblock or whatever the hell I call it.
What
Yeah.
about olive oil, Brian?
Oh, no.
Well, blow me down.
I see what you did
No.
there, JD.
Thanks.
So Matt, you're just cleaning up that room?
Yeah, that's going to be my weekend project. I'm going to clean up as much of it as I can. Like,
Yeah, you
there's a
don't
lot
want
of
the
her stuff
outside.
down here that's like shit from her kids from like 4th grade. It's like, fucking throw it away. Who gives a fuck? But I can't do that because that's her shit. I can't throw it away.
That's what my mom did.
See,
She
there's
kept
been
that
this
shit and then dumped
giant
it. Yeah,
giant
saved
truck
it.
outside my house idling for like the last 2 hours. It's like looks like a
Weird.
giant moving truck.
Maybe your neighbors are leaving.
I don't know. They do have a daughter that might be finally moving out,
Oh,
but
Is it Omar?
she wouldn't need a truck that big. I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe they're getting a delivery or something.
I don't know about this Rhino, guys.
It's fucking
Oh.
annoying.
Like hear that?
uh-oh.
That's his abdomen.
Huh? Were you
What's
just
wrong?
shaking him?
It clicks?
No,
or-
no. Like when you like he has this position and this position, and he
To
clicks
your
when he's
right a little bit.
So does the clicking bother you?
not really, I guess. Like the paint apps are pretty good on his face.
But
You know,
why
I mean,
did
he's
you
just
say,
a big. What's that?
Why did you say you don't know about it though? What's wrong with it?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I haven't. And I understand it's Rhino. He's kind of just this big gray blob. Yeah. I give him a. Yeah, I would say I give him a thumbs up. He's decent.
A thumbs up. Rhino, huh?
That's high praise from Matt.
I want to see. Come to your left a little more. Right, left. I don't know. There you go. Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
not
he's
too
got
bad.
he's kind of got a decent little head sculpt. Like he's got
Right
him
on.
with 2 heads. You know, he's heavy. He's weighty. Like I like that.
Beefcake.
The articulation is pretty good. You know, like yeah,
Is he Marvel?
Yeah.
Marvel
Yeah.
Legends?
Yeah. It's
yeah.
the
He's
vintage-
Marvel Legends. He
I meant Marvel. I didn't know what
Yeah.
company made him. I knew he was Marvel. Sorry, bad question.
no. No, he was like the only reason to read fucking SpiderMan comics.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Craven. Craven is cool. I mean, Spider-Man. Let's all be fucking honest here. Like Spider-Man sucks. Spider-Man is fucking boring.
Come on.
No, he sucks.
You really
I
think
never
so?
liked Spider. I was never a Spider-Man fan. I like his villains. I mean, Craven's Last Hunt is probably the best Spider-Man book you're gonna get. Other than that, it's like dumb shit. No.
Hey, JD.
Yeah.
Remember last time I was at your house and I had that Sideshow R2D2?
Yeah.
And the electronics were kind of working, not working, and
Yeah.
it smelled like it was catching on fire.
Uh-huh.
I
You
emailed
put my house
Sideshow.
down.
I emailed Sideshow last week, and I was like, "Hey," and I explained the situation to them, and they're like, "Well, you're past the return date, but we'll make an exception for you just this one time."
Oh, those motherfuckers!
So they're sending me a new one.
Wow.
You're starting
Those
some
dirty motherfuckers.
They wouldn't
Wow.
help Matt out with the armor.
Oh man.
Dirty. Fuck you, Sideshow. You're getting nothing from me. I was looking at that ObiWan. I was like, maybe I won't be so harsh and just cut him off. Now, nope. Lost another
You're
sale,
done.
Sideshow. You fucking dick fucks.
You don't want that ObiWan anyway. It doesn't look like him.
Yeah, it doesn't. It looks goofy. You don't
It
want
looks
that
like
shit.
him from a certain point of view.
Stop it.
See what I did there?
It's Matt. He's
Yeah,
a good
nope.
guy.
Nope. They're fucking all the way out, just like Dunkin Donuts. Done.
Oh, so Matt, come on, what's the deal?
Yeah, tell us the Dunkin Donuts story.
What the hell's going on there?
It's fucking story time with fat bearded guy that's on his fucking deathbed. All right, that's cool. I'm with it.
That's what everybody wants.
Oh my.
So, like, I've always been a pretty loyal Dunkin's guy. Like
You
that was
love
my
Dunkin'
go-to.
Donuts. Yeah, you love
Like,
it.
I'm not really a donut pastry, but I like a nice coffee. Like I like it. I enjoy it. And that's always been my spot. And whatever, they're fucking a dime a dozen in Massachusetts. They're fucking all over the East Coast. I
Mhm.
go there. I get a fucking decent iced coffee for like $3-4. Not breaking the bank, but like a nice little treat. Maybe midday. And a real hot one. Well, in the last couple months, I haven't, and I've gone to a bunch of different Dunkin' Donuts, and it's always like there's always just something off.
Huh.
Like too much. Like I don't like. I'm pretty easy. It's like
What?
iced coffee, light ice, oat milk, and whatever flavor I'm having. No sugar. Like what?
I'm
What's so
pretty
funny?
easy. And you just gave them like a 12-step order to make coffee.
How is that a 12-step order?
I don't know. You're like introducing milk made from vegetables and something else.
Which they
Crazy.
carry. I'm sorry, I'm lactose intolerant, Brian.
I think you're intolerant to
I
a
don't
lot
want
of
to
things.
shit my pants at work, Brian.
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 Matt, I don't.
Oh no.
I think your intolerance for things in general just is part of your body chemistry. It seems.
Could be,
Plastic
but I'm not
intolerant.
I'm not shoving hot toys up my ass or like ingesting them.
Oh my.
So
Like it's
So you said
easy.
it-
It's
you said-
like
okay,
Brian. When was the last time you got a coffee? Like
last Sunday, I went to Dunkin' Donuts, and it's easy.
yeah.
walk
And were you in
and
there
say,
with a bunch
large
of these?
hazelnut, hot, cream and sugar?
Yeah,
Bam.
that's an easy
Boom.
order.
It's easy.
But like you go
Super
in there and you hear these motherfuckers, they're like, I want half decaf and half regular, and I want a quarter of oat milk, but just a splash of regular milk, and I want the sugar,
Starbucks.
but I want the liquid sugar. Like these fucking dickheads. Like you need a fucking a fucking star map and I don't know, fucking that little Asian technical guy with long hair who was just on Joe Rogan.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
The physicist dude.
Yeah.
So like, yes,
Khan,
Brian.
that guy?
Yes. My order, yes, is not super, but it's relatively straightforward. Large iced coffee, light ice, oat milk, whatever flavor. Done. Easy. And they've just been off. They've been fucking off. Like they haven't, like either, like just not good. Not good. So Sally and I went on a little fucking excursion 3 weeks ago now. And we were on our way back. And she's like, I really need a cup of coffee. Like, I'm fucking tired. Like, I was driving, by the way. So we stop. We stop at a place. It's like 5:30. It says they close at 6. This fucking gump of a bitch is locking the door. I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, we're closing. I'm like, it's 5:30. You close at 6. Like, if it said 5:30 and you were closing, I'd be all right with it. So anyway, we go inside. And, like, I'm already done because, like, she's rolling her eyes and shit. And I'm not the dude that comes into your restaurant or your place of business 5 minutes before you fucking close. I'm not that guy. I worked in the restaurant business. I know what it's like. I don't do that shit.
Yeah. Same.
It's a half hour. A fucking half hour on a Sunday.
You don't go to a breakfast place a half hour before they close and expect anything good.
What?
That's right.
He said it. He's done.
Stirring the pot.
He's bringing it.
Oh my God, Matt, continue.
Please.
No. No. You shut up. No, I would understand that if I was like, I want a French cruller, or like some it. You fucking sell coffee. So anyway, she said I was already done. I was like already all the way out. So Sally's like, oh, I'd like a large iced coffee. Like, we don't have that. What? She's like, okay, I'll have a large hot coffee. We don't have that.
What the fuck's left?
And Sally's like, well, what do you have? Lattes.
Because they're powdered. They don't
And
actually.
I was just like, what
They
the
come
fuck
out of that
is-
machine. That's why. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is happening here?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just all the way out. I'm like, fuck you. Like I understand. Like, I've been in the restaurant business a half hour, and you sell your whole business model is based on fucking caffeinated beverages, and like you have one type. You don't have iced coffee. Fuck you. You're full of shit. You fucking gump bitch. So I'm done. I'm not getting a fucking Dunks ever again. They're fucking done. They're shut off.
I was just gonna
Shut
say,
up. We're good.
I know Paul's in the chat somewhere, buddy. You want to chime in here at all?
Where
'Cause-
Matt, what coffee you're gonna drink now? You have no alternative. You got Wawa up there?
I could go to fucking Starbucks, Brian.
You're not going to
Ew.
Starbucks.
No,
I
you're
know
not.
You're
That's
not going
too
to
fucking
Starbucks.
fancy for you.
Yeah, now I know
You
you're
talk
just
about people
telling
ordering
stories.
fucking 25.
So
line
we
drinks.
have they're like, so I travel a lot for work, just in the day to day, I'm not like Pinkerton where I'm fucking sleeping in a fucking sex bunker somewhere, hoping somebody's not rubbing me down with sex lube.
Right. Or
I travel like
Wolfie,
across the
'cause Wolfie
state.
does that too.
So there are a couple of spots that I know that are like locally owned joints. You know, they might have 1 or 2 locations, and I go there. Otherwise, I go to fucking Cumbies, which is
Now,
Cumberland Farms, which is basically like a step below Wawa, because you can get like a sandwich at Wawa, right? Like that's like made on site.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Cumbies doesn't have that shit.
Now, are you going to go to one of these like small time places right before they close and demand that they have their full menu available?
No, absolutely
Okay.
not.
That's good. You shouldn't do that.
No, but Brian, a half hour.
But dude,
a
this
half
was
hour.
a half hour before they closed.
Look,
I
I'm telling you
totally
guys, have you ever
understand.
seen a Dunkin' Donuts like right before they're like closed? They're a ghost town. They're done in there. Like there's nothing.
But
And
Brian, you're
what
like
are they gonna
right
do?
off
They're
a
gonna keep
fucking highway.
coffee. They're gonna keep coffee fresh, like, and the chance that someone might stop in. I don't know.
But they were already getting ready to close, locking the door.
I don't know, man.
You're
I
open
find it
till
very
6. Fuck
interesting
you.
because, like, I've worked in the restaurant industry too before, and like when it comes time to closing time, I mean, you come in late expecting I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
but it
just giving
wasn't
you shit.
closing time yet, Brian.
Sounded like
No, I
closing
mean,
time to me.
your
They was
hours
locking
of
the door before
operation-
you showed up. That should have been the
It
first
was
indicator
it
to
was
be like, we're
5:30.
closed. It doesn't
the-
matter what it says. If they're actually locking the door, then that means they've tossed everything out inside out already.
I love this.
No, that means you're a
Yeah.
fucking lazy piece of shit. You close at 6. It says 6. If I wouldn't even have stopped, I would have. If it was 5:55, if it was 5:50, if it was maybe even 5:45, I'd just be like, nope, we got to go somewhere else. But a half hour? Come on.
She wanted to get home.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck her and her entire fucking Gump family.
Why do you keep
Oh,
calling
no.
her Gump? Is she like?
'Cause it's
was she
funny to
reminiscent
me.
of Forrest? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's funny to me.
Well, you know, in Matt's defense, whenever you go into a store that hasn't opened yet, they will not open those doors till exactly 10 o'clock or and sometimes 5 minutes after that shit. They never
Right,
fucking open
like-
early.
I get it. I understand, but a half hour, like, whatever. I'm just done. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back, Brian.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah, Brian.
You're never gonna have a Dunkin' iced coffee again, and I feel bad for you.
Not that
because
not one that
they're
I'm
delicious.
paying for.
I've heard they're delicious.
If somebody wants me to buy me one and give it to me, I'm not giving them any of my money.
So yeah, it's a loophole. Say, hey, dude. Can
No,
you
it's
go
not
get
a
me an iced
loophole.
coffee?
A
Oh,
loophole.
It is not a loophole, Brian.
Hey, can you be a pal and go buy me my favorite coffee? Because I refuse to give them my.
I would never even ask somebody. And I would say 90% of the time, if somebody's like, oh, I'm going to go get Dunks, you want one? I would say no. On principle. If I was really tired and parched, I might say, okay, you buy it.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for Paul to chime in here at all because I know he's in the chat somewhere. I know he was listening. I'm just kind of waiting to hear.
What does Paul have a vendetta against Dunkin' Donuts as well?
No,
No.
Paul's wife works for Dunkin'
Oh,
Oh.
it's gonna be
And
fun.
she runs like 3 of them or something.
I said what I
Crazy.
said. I said what I said. I don't much
gonna be-
travel to Rhode Island for Dunks. But
There's
this
gonna be a
Massachusetts
convention.
shit,
We're going to have a meetup one of these times, and Paul's going to go, oh, Matt, this is my wife. And you're going to go, you.
no, I wouldn't. Oh,
I
come
wouldn't.
Why you
on.
hire these
No
gump
way.
bitches?
No.
Why are you hiring all these Gumps?
Paul's wife is a lovely lady, but I would not mess with her.
No, neither would I. I've never hurt somebody's feelings.
Not too many women that I'd screw with anyway, but
She's very sweet.
I said Ralphie's name.
Aww.
What's up, Ralphie?
Hi, Ralphie.
Hi,
Ralphie,
Ralphie.
What's up, Ralphie?
Come to
Ralphie?
NJCC, October
Yeah.
29th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that when it is?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Maybe I'll go. Maybe I
It would be
won't.
cool.
It would be cool. I'll go,
You're-
I think.
You're
Barring-
supposed to be here on November 26th.
That's
Yeah.
right. And the convention is when? October?
Yeah.
October
29th.
29th is NJCC in Cherry Hill, New Jersey at the Holiday Inn.
an all new, all elegant Holiday Inn. It seems.
Yeah, looks refurbed, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that where the Mythic Con was, but like close to that, but not
Oh no, it's probably
No,
more.
no.
It's probably an hour south of that.
an hour further?
Hour further. Yeah.
I'm trying to
But
think. That
that's-
was like 3 hours.
That's like the Realm East Coast show. I mean, like that's
No,
where-
no. I get that.
That's
I get
where
that.
all this started.
Yeah, it's just a weekend of Realm and food and
A
beer
whole
and
weekend,
fun.
like 2
Yeah.
days.
Yeah,
What's that?
Well, this one's just Saturday.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's just
Saturday
one day.
show.
Oh,
One day.
yeah. So it's just Saturday, I guess, this time.
Yeah, I like the pop. Let's go.
get it out.
Let's hang out. Let's have fellowship. Let's buy some
get a
dumb
meal.
bullshit that we don't need, and then have lunch or dinner or what have you. Have some laughs, and then pow out.
There you go.
Yeah,
Boom.
Day trip.
Matt,
boom.
Philadelphia's close by. You can make a trip out of it. Go see the Liberty Bell or some shit.
Fucking, I'll piss on it like the fucking locals do. So all the dickheads that go over there and kiss it, you just kiss my piss.
I don't know anything about that. I've
Me
never
neither.
heard that before.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. I mean,
No,
local
it's
Philly people
Philadelphia.
are pretty much they're the most
it's
terrible
filthy.
people on earth as far as I'm concerned. I mean, they're all
But
Eagles
Philly,
fans.
really, Brian?
Well, dude, they're Eagles fans. That's how I associate them. And
Oh, okay.
every Eagles fan I ever met, I didn't like. I mean, I tolerate some, like Russ,
I mean, fair enough.
Mike
Like
Kincaid,
Yeah,
and
Mike's a
that's
big-
about it.
Russ, isn't Russ an Eagles fan?
Yeah, he is. He is. Yeah.
But you don't tolerate him.
No, I do.
Oh,
Yeah. I'll even call
well,
him my
they
friend.
fucking threw
But
batteries.
deep down
at
in the
fucking-
back of my mind, I know that, like, we could never be all the way there,
Never.
because he likes the Eagles. Yeah. It's a stigma I carry.
Well, those motherfuckers threw batteries at Santa. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Speaking of international events, anyone who goes to Ireland, there's this thing called the Blarney Stone. Do not kiss that, because the locals also piss on that.
Do you just research like tourist attractions that locals piss on?
And are there
Yeah,
Eagles
because that's
fans
actually
in
better than
Ireland?
the fucking
That's crazy.
attraction.
So there's Eagles fans in Ireland? Is that what you're saying?
I doubt it.
No, well, there probably is.
I doubt it.
Mm,
The rest of the world thinks American football is hilarious. Like it's kind of a joke.
it's really
Well,
big in Japan.
Their
Mhm.
football is different than our football.
It's
Yeah.
soccer.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you look up the Blarney Stone, your fucking Mick legend was that if you kissed it, you would be able to have these great conversations and you'd have the gift of gab.
Mm.
And to kiss it, it's in a castle, and you gotta someone has to lower you down, head first into this little hole, and you kiss it while they're holding your feet.
No.
But all the locals go there at night and do what the Irish do, get fucking loaded and piss everywhere. Well, they piss on the Blarney Stone. And they just laugh about it. All these tourists kissing the Blarney Stone.
I mean, wouldn't you though?
Mhm.
I mean, if you were
Yeah,
Irish,
100%.
can you blame them? Seriously.
If people
probably
kissed Plymouth
started it.
Rock, I would piss on that. I'd probably take one of those infinity towels from the grimiest from a fucking Delaware bathroom with a pair of tongs,
That's
and I
fucking-
rub that motherfucker all over Plymouth Rock so people were kissing it. Kissing random
Mm.
doo-doo. Hope you get a coli.
Do people actually do that though? Like kiss monuments like that? Like, other than maybe the Blarney Stone thing, like, yeah, that's a weird tradition.
People kiss the Liberty Bell.
They do?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because they're like, oh, Ben Franklin touched this.
Oh, so they want to
So
lick
did
it.
half a million other people.
They want to tongue the Liberty Bell because.
Or like, I don't know, they're showing their
I don't get that.
patriotism.
Right. Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
I don't either. It sounds very.
I can't explain these things. I just report on them.
Somebody steal me that mail. I'm gonna kiss it.
Oh
Yeah.
God, that's so weird.
That Liberty Bell looking real mighty fine.
It's a hell of
I'm
a
gonna
crack
stick my
that
dick in this
girl.
crack.
Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know. I never really thought about people pissing or kissing. Like, it's just never really. I don't like touching things that other people touch, so I like avoid that. Is that a weird thing to say? Probably.
Oh no, that's perfectly normal.
I'm just like, I go into public restrooms and my hands are like to myself. I don't really touch things unless I absolutely have to, and it's like fingertips, and I like them.
Yeah, no, I mean that.
I don't even
like
sit
that-
on the seat. You know what I mean? Like, I squat. I don't touch things other people touch because it weirds me the fuck out.
I don't poop.
No.
I don't poop in a public bathroom unless it's like a dire fucking emergency.
Right? I hear that.
I will, like, I don't even like pissing in a porta potty. I'll piss outside of a porta potty.
Oh fuck! I piss in a porta potty more than I do my own bathroom.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I work on a job site, so I haven't got.
No, I get it. Like, I just piss in the woods.
Right.
You know, like
I've had to do the porta potty thing on job sites. I absolutely hate it, and I do not touch anything. Like, that's a weird place to be. I even hold my breath. I'm like,
so
Yeah,
here's
no,
one
it's-
for you.
Yeah,
when I was out in the field, like working construction, there was a team of Mexicans, and they would not use the porta potties. And the one day, I went in to do duct work for HVAC, and there's piss and shit in the fucking bathtub.
oh,
And like
yeah,
none of
yeah,
the plumbing's hooked up or anything.
dude,
We have that too
I'll be
happen almost
perfectly
every
honest
job.
with you. It doesn't matter where any of these people are from. Like, you get on a job site and motherfuckers just do some shit that they wouldn't normally do in their own home. You know what I mean? Like, I've been in a porta potty where you could tell someone was literally squatting on the platform where the toilet seat's supposed to be. Like, you could see their footprints, and they're squatting to take a dump because it's shit all down the wall.
Well, this motherfucker,
You know, like, this is
Piss.
people just do shit.
he took
they
a
just wouldn't
big
normally
old
do.
fucking nasty dookie
It shares
after
the-
he ate his lunch, and it ran its course straight through him,
Oh.
and he fucking shit in the fucking bathtub.
I'm not surprised. I'm serious. Like I said, people behave completely different than they do at home on a job site. It's so weird.
well, there were dudes who used, like, when you're on a job site, like with a tree truck, a lot of guys would climb in the back of the tree truck and take a shit.
Right.
Like, whatever, it's just getting, like, the chips are just getting dumped and processed typically. But every once in a while, like, a homeowner would be like, can I have some chips? And, like, there's literally a fucking 3-man shit in there with half a pound of toilet paper. Like, you don't want this. There's a lot of poison ivy in there. Wouldn't want to, yeah. It's just like, you fucking office fat cats. You know, like, you don't know the struggle.
Well,
Right.
Working
Matt,
people.
it's funny they say that. So I work in an office.
Yes.
And, we have in the technology space a very large, say, Middle Eastern contingent of people.
Mhm.
And not only in the men's room, but in the women's room, you will hear stories of shoe prints on the toilet seats.
Yeah.
Because they're used to pooping in holes in the ground.
No, I've definitely heard that.
I mean,
But, like, do they?
it doesn't compare to pooping in a pile of wood chips or in a porta potty, but I'm just saying it's weird shit everywhere.
Yeah, no. I had a buddy who worked at Michael's. I almost said Hobby Lobby. He worked at Michael's, and he said there was some woman that at least once a week she would put a turd in the tampon thing.
What?
What?
Like the woman worked there, or
No,
it was like
just
a
they
customer?
never figured out who it was. Like that once a week, when they cleaned the bathroom, there was a fucking shit in the tampon thing, the little lady receptacle thing.
Right.
Like, how much work does that take?
Take some effort, I would think.
That's a
Like,
bit
do you
in
shit in a
there.
bag? Like, do you shit in a bag? And like
Do you bring
maybe
it-
Michael's did you dirty, so you shit in this bag, like, and then go to Michael's and then like offload it, or
Yeah,
do you like?
maybe they wanted to go in and buy like a shit ton of yarn like 30 minutes before they closed, and they wouldn't let her. And
30
from here on
minutes,
out.
Brian?
Yep.
Is the yarn gonna go bad, Brian?
From here on out, she goes and that's funny, dude. I would set up a sting operation with cameras and stuff like that. Maybe she brings the shit from home. I mean, otherwise,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
And he said it was like a couple of months, and they could never figure out who it was because it was always random days, and sometimes it would be like right at, and they could never figure it out, which I think is kind of bullshit.
Hey, look, Paul's here. You missed all the fun, Paul.
What's up,
You
Paul?
missed all the Dunkin talk, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, with the backstory of this lady. Like,
Yeah,
I'm hoping that she shits at home in a bag and then brings it in. You know what I mean?
That's yeah. I mean, like, maybe she doesn't have a functioning toilet, and that's how she gets rid of her poop. I don't know.
Yeah, but wouldn't you
I
just
have no
like throw it out like that doesn't make no sense.
Why wouldn't you flush it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, why not flush it?
Or no, she literally it was deliberate. And I want to know, did she freeze this poop? So it was like pliable and she could just block it, like just be like bloop.
Yeah. She just drop it in there without, like, she carrying it around in a bag.
Yeah. Or did she just fucking raw dog it and shit in her hand and just ha?
Yeah, right? Like, you want to know this stuff. Or maybe she has a vendetta against someone that works there and knows that they'll find her poop.
Maybe.
It'd have to be the person
Doing
that
it
cleans
for
the
revenge.
bathrooms that she'd have
Yeah.
a beef with, because no one else would ever. I mean, they lift it up. Oh, fuck that. And then,
I don't want to touch poop. I don't know how people do that. I don't really. I'm not a fan of these things. I'm good.
No, it's gnarly, but like those dudes that like they get in a full fucking it's a wetsuit, but it's actually a dry suit. And they'll go in fucking, septic tanks to clean them out and stuff.
Yeah, I can't.
dirty jobs.
I have a very sensitive, like, sense of smell. Like, it's unrealistically, obnoxiously sensitive,
Yeah.
There is no way I could handle that. No fucking way. No.
Or like the motherfuckers that work at the waste treatment plant, like they find all sorts of shit. Like literally.
I bet they
like
do.
watches and rings and like
Sure.
just stuff people flush down the toilet and they're like, yoink, looks like I got a new poo-poo Rolex.
My old landlord used to tell us stories about stuff he would find out at the sewage plant because they had their own for the property.
Really?
Yeah, and he would tell all kinds of crazy stories about having to tear the sewer lines apart and clean stuff up and empty things out and blockages because people flushed all kinds of shit. people not paying attention to their kids and their kids flushing all kinds of stupid shit down toilets and like all kinds of people flush diapers. Like, how do you flush a fucking diaper? I don't
Like
whatever.
that takes work. Now I have a
weird.
question. If you saw like a little a balloon that was all tied up, and you're working at the poop plant, would you fish it out?
No. I wouldn't fish anything out personally. Any of you guys can answer that question, but I'm just telling you right now, I'm gonna jump in and answer this question. I would not fucking dig. It could be $1 million diamond necklace, and I would not touch that motherfucker.
Okay.
Bye-bye, see you later. I'm not touching anything that's in anybody's shit. Nope. You swallowed something you shouldn't have swallowed, you dig it out of your own shit. I am not involved. I do not want to touch poop.
No part of it. I
No
appreciate the
doo-doo for me.
hardline stance, but I would
$1 million?
probably pull it out with some sort of grabbing device and just see what was in there. And if it was cocaine, party on.
Party on.
No.
It's in a balloon.
Nope.
It didn't actually touch any feces.
Nope. You don't know what gets absorbed through that rubber. You have no idea. You don't know what you're.
Jan, these drug dealers know what they're doing. If
Sure
it's
they
one
do.
thing they know how to
Sure they
smuggle
do.
drugs.
Right.
They don't want
Sure.
poo-poo on their product.
That's why mules OD, right? No.
Well, I mean the balloons break.
Sure. I would not chance a leaky balloon in a sewage plant. No.
All right.
Uh-uh.
I respect the game.
Like I said, I don't even touch handrails like in
No.
public spaces.
There's no shame. Like don't. I get it.
No,
I'm just giving you
this
little
girl.
what ifs.
I'm weirded out in movie theaters because like you don't know. Like it's my car seat. If I want to fart in it, that's my choice. But I don't want to sit in somebody else's driver's seat and worry about what the fuck they're doing in their driver's seat.
What do you think they would be doing in their driver's seat other than
Shitting
driving?
their pants, pissing themselves, jerking off. What the fuck do I know? It's not my business, but I don't want involved.
Are you getting in this vehicle with nothing below the waist?
No,
Like, are you just like,
I don't want that shit on my pants. I don't want it. No. People
Yeah, but
are gross, dude. Do you know how gross people are? Do you know?
I know how people gross are, but like, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I partially understand. I partially understand because I won't sleep in a hotel bed.
That's a hard one for me. I have a hard time with that.
What do you?
Because that's just a fucking jism sandwich.
Right. Yeah.
You sleep on the floor then when you go to?
You ever go through a hotel room with a black light? I won't.
Oh, I've seen those shows. Yeah, I sleep on the floor, Brian, or in the bathtub because I know that's not covered in fucking jizz.
So you sleep in the bathtub?
Yeah.
It's probably the cleanest part of the hotel room.
Probably.
Yeah. Why am I the crazy one, Brian?
Because hotel beds are fucking super comfortable, man.
What's wrong?
Yeah, but they're covered in fucking spunk.
What's he doing?
Yeah, well, so what? They're fucking comfortable.
Okay.
What's the matter, buddy? Is mohawks
I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, Brian.
Buddy. What's wrong?
Which
Do you
one's
really
that?
think hotel beds are comfortable?
What's the matter?
Huh.
Kiva.
Oh, I hear growling.
Maybe
Ooh, buddy.
He's mad.
Maybe he doesn't like that picture you drew of him.
He's over here staring in the corner growling. I don't know if you can see his mohawk, but
Let me see.
it's up from his butt the whole way up.
Oh, wow.
Ghosts.
Woof.
Ghosts.
You guys have your headphones in.
It's JD's ghost cat that he sees, I'll bet you.
Probably.
JD has a ghost cat?
He claims
I
he sees
see
a
a
ghost
cat
cat.
here all the time.
I don't know. Whatever.
It's been a while, but
Drew, the cocaine always smells funny.
I don't know.
Not that I'm advocating that type of behavior, you understand.
What is going on, buddy? What happened?
Ghosts.
Something over there freaked him out and is still freaking him out. I don't know what it is. What? What happened? What is it? I don't know, Otto. Don't ask me. Now Otto's down here just wiggling all over the place. Like it's.
What are we doing, guys?
What's going on? I want to play. What are we doing?
What's going on?
All right, ladies and gents. I need to get to bed
No.
because I've given up cocaine. I got to be up at 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Woo!
4 o'clock.
That's crazy. Well, thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, man, that's great seeing you.
Yeah, and hopefully next week I'll be back on this hobby shit. I'll figure out like a project I actually want to work on. And
Did you ever open those toys that you didn't open last show?
I opened the Splinter,
Yeah.
the Super 7 Splinter. He's pretty good. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Hi, everybody. Are we okay?
So when I was looking at the turtle stuff, like all that you can really you can get like the knockoff like comic ones.
Yeah,
I didn't want to do that, but I thought the NECA ones just looked fucking derpy as shit. Like they
You mean
just
right out of the cartoon.
The cartoon ones?
yeah, I don't like that look. I really don't.
I mean, everybody has their preference when it comes to
Yeah,
toys.
whatever. Like some people like Dunkin Donuts, and some people are fucking wrong. But yeah, I just don't care for them. So I went in, I got all the turtles, I got Splinter. And like I'm gonna get a Leatherhead because he was my favorite, and then I pre-ordered that big fucking gorilla looking dude. I don't know who the fuck he is. I'm just into gorillas.
Big chunky fellas.
Yeah, gorillas, things of that nature.
Great.
The one thing I will say that some of the joints on some of the Super 7 turtles are a little loose.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't really care for that. That's a higher end item. Like it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, I agree.
Like if it's a $20 Marvel Legend of fucking Babu Frick, I don't give a fuck if it's
right. Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you 100%.
Yeah, every once in a while I say something
that's on something, it better work.
Yeah, and there's a threshold to me.
Sergeant Bananas.
Yeah, who the fuck is that? Yeah, he's just a big fucking monkey in a army guy outfit.
Gorilla, isn't it?
I don't know.
No, he just said it. It's like
Sergeant Bananas?
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, it's some fucking dumb. It was like towards the end of that whole turtle line where shit got real goofy.
Yeah.
Like that fucking duck guy.
Ace Duck. Scratch Cat. And
Sim.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah,
he's a big ass gorilla. He just looks cool. Like I don't know what his lore is.
Looks like Donkey Kong.
He looks like a happy guy. That's
yeah, he's just this big ass gorilla, like in the army, trying to pay for school.
Donkey Kong Country.
He's got a bandolier of bandanas.
Of bananas.
What did I say?
That's awesome.
Bandanas.
You said bandanas.
Bandanas.
He's got a banana bazooka gun.
A banana bandana.
Bazooka. I can't even talk.
Bandolier.
A banana.
Yeah, he's got grenades and shit. He's got a cool helmet.
He's got a banana launcher. That's what it is.
He's got some gorilla tags. He's got some
Nice.
fucking cool shades so he can pretend he's in Top Gun.
Right?
Do some
That's probably
homoerotic volleyball game.
Sure.
Hanging with the boys and whatnot.
Yeah, he looks cool.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I know nothing about him. I know less than zero about him. I was just like, oh, this big giant fucking monkey?
What's not to love?
I agree.
Yeah, I don't collect lines. I just collect shit that I like. I like fucking
can't-
big ass monkeys.
I can't blame you.
You might appreciate my collection then, Matt, because I got random shit all over the fucking place.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fucking fine.
I just,
prefer
that's
it.
cool. I'll buy it.
I prefer that. The only line that I'm currently getting everything from is the gargoyle shit.
Right. Right.
Everything else, I'm just like, I was doing 100% of the Joe line, but it's like, I don't want this dickhead on a bike. I want the dumb fucking bike.
I'm kind of particular about G.I. Joes too. It's like some of the characters I'm just like, meh. I don't need that.
Ever since I got into that too, the Firefly was one I've been kind of hunting down. That fucker's like Mission Impossible getting him.
Well,
He
Yeah,
should
he's
be
not
coming
easy.
around again, though.
Yeah.
And to be honest, Mike, he's like, he kind of sucks.
Really?
And I
He looks
fucking
Yeah,
love Firefly.
kind of. He the vest thing that he wears like really takes away from his articulation.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's one thing I noticed right away was the articulations. Fucking, I mean, compared to a Marvel Legends, these things are fucking.
Yeah, they're
fabulous,
they're
man.
highly articulated,
Yeah,
but
they got little
just-
fucking butterfly joints and shit, and they're
some of the gear they put on them,
yeah.
you
The
know,
weapons are cool
takes
looking.
away from it.
Well, the
It's not-
weapons weren't cool looking initially.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I
all
kind of
Nerf
jumped.
stuff.
I jumped on it very, very recently, like when the His Tank came out.
Yeah,
I got all
no.
excited, and then fucking, oh, I'm gonna collect G.I. Joe now, and just went fucking stupid nuts on it, like I always do.
Like Duke and Duke was real bad, and Roadblock. Like the first wave of those guys, they came out with some fucking goofy ass
They
guns,
were-
man.
They were seriously Nerf guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one that Roadblock has still is kind of a little wackadoodle to me, but that's just my
Yeah, and
humble
I
opinion.
it was all just because it was all just politics, really, in my opinion. You know, they didn't want to create something and like launch a line, like not knowing how well it's really going to do. Because let's be honest, G.I. Joe hasn't really had any popular media in 20 years.
I agree.
You know, so they were afraid to like go too all in on the war shit. Well,
Yeah,
I think they realized, wow, kids aren't playing with toys. It's like grown adults buying this shit. Like, who cares? Let's make the guns
yeah.
more accurate.
Right.
You know, they're not. And I think I don't know what the copyright is. Like, if you gave somebody like a Python or like an actual AK-47 or you know like a gun that where you're like, oh, that's this. Like they're kind of nebulous. Like, that's a pistol. You know what I mean?
Like a generic kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like it's
Kinda
not
looks
like
like
you're
an
like,
AR,
oh, that's
but
a
it's
Sig
not quite.
Sauer or whatever.
yeah. What do you guys think of Eleverse figures?
I got one. It seemed pretty good. It seems
ordered-
just like a G.I. Joe classified.
I ordered
Mhm.
a couple of them in a rifle pack, and after I'll see how that works. But
I
thought
like
I'm
them.
still waiting for their weapons
Action
packs.
force stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, action
Yeah,
force.
it's really nice.
I
They're
actually
really good.
prefer it. I know that sounds weird, but I like it better than the Hasbro line.
I think they're right on par with them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know,
they're a little, probably a little bit better built.
Yeah. they just feel better. You know what I mean? Like the plastic feels better, the joints feel better, the articulation's a little bit better. It's like one step up, you know what I mean? But it's not leaps and bounds and crazy. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It's just like that next level, but it's not like 100 levels, you know what I mean?
Hey JD, is it possible for you to move the camera closer?
Wow.
So this is so far.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Wow.
Oh wow, look at that.
All right,
Really?
guys. Well, I'm gonna rack in.
All right,
All
Matt.
right, buddy.
Later,
Take
Talk
Matt.
to you
care,
later.
dude.
Bye, buddy.
Been a pleasure.
Always.
Talk to you guys soon.
Yeah. You're definitely pulling out every little detail right now. Look at I love that. Yeah. All the rivets up underneath. Is that like supposed to be like kind of like leather or something maybe?
Yeah.
That looks
And
really cool.
I used 2 different colored reds, and it was kind of hard to see it at first, but now.
Yeah, it's really showing. And I think if you put a wash on it, it'll be even more obvious.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Like the lines, like the gold lines there
Right
across her
the
boobs.
Yeah. Yep. Now I just gotta. Damn it!
Bring it close one more time.
I just gotta figure out the tubes.
Yeah.
They paint them silver on this, but so I got to do the tubes and then the neck.
Maybe do them black.
Like that
I don't know.
up in there. I got to do that.
Oh, I see. Because there's different layers in there. Wow, that's so crazy how much details on that.
So then, like these guys, they have like,
yeah,
you know, like a stormtrooper. They have this black undersuit thing.
right.
You know.
Is that what you're gonna do to her too? Give her like a black undersuit?
Well, yeah, like you can see the ribs in the neck. If it'll
Focus. Just give it 2 seconds. It's still trying to focus on the background.
Yeah, no.
So if you put her chest up so that it fills more of the space and put it as close to the camera as you can. There you go. See, it's starting to focus.
Yeah, so
You just moved too much, that's all.
Yeah, I see the rolls like by the neck.
yeah, there's like ribbing in there. I had it like looking down at it.
So Ralphie wants to know if you're using acrylic paint.
Yes. Yep, it's all Citadel paint I'm using.
Yeah.
So it goes on nice and smooth.
The nice thing about Citadel too is that they have an app that you can use to actually learn how to use the paint too if you need it. They
I
teach you
downloaded
like
that.
yeah. What layers to use, what bases to use, because all their products are actually labeled like bases, washes,
So like
dry brushes.
that's
stuff
a
like
base. You got your layers, you got your dry brushes, you got airbrush.
that. JD likes to use them all though for everything.
And you have like glazes. I don't know if I have many of the other technical ones over here.
Hardcore.
No, but they have a lot of them, and they're really fun to play with. I've seen a lot of cool stuff happen and use them even for certain things like rust or what's the other one for metal? It's the tarnish look for like copper and stuff. The green one.
Oh yeah, there's like I forget what it's called.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite colors.
Yeah, I like using that one too because it's like it really
something
gives,
oxide.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. You turned me on to that one, JD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that one.
So like for like coppers and bronzes and stuff like that, that you give it like a worn look or a wet look or just old,
Yeah, it gives you the patina look.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for and couldn't find in my head.
The cool thing too is on that app you can like check mark off the paints that you already have. So if you're going to the store,
Yep, you can make a wish list. You can make a grocery list. You can do a stock list.
I like the fact that they do give you options to learn how to make certain looks, though. Like if you want to make whatever you're doing look like this, they give you like exact recipes.
Yeah.
To do that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool.
Gonna beat the devil out of it.
Beat the devil out of it.
Beat the devil out of it. Beat the devil right out of it.
I do miss Pop Rolls. I used to fall asleep watching Pop Rolls.
So,
such a peaceful way to fall asleep too.
Bob Ross.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
That was a mesmerizing show. I just like sit down and start watching them and just stare the whole time, and it's like
The whole time.
Oh, that was a quick half hour. What happened?
Yeah.
Actually, a whole bunch of these action forces just came in stock at TS.
Oh, nice.
I think the Night Op Steel Brigade is one that landed in my pile recently.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the Sergeant Slaughter on there. I'm like, I was hemming and hawing about getting him.
Paul wants to know where what that piece came from that you're painting. You want to tell him?
Oh, because you were late.
Go over it one more time.
So these are the McFarlane Warhammer figures, and I'm completely repainting it. So this is what it looked like with minimal paint apps.
And that's
him
pulling the details out that they didn't paint.
That's wizardry and magic.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hi, baby. I'm gonna run downstairs and feed these guys real quick. We have no kids here, so I can't ask someone else to do it.
Yep.
I will be right back. I'm just gonna get food for the dogs and zip right back. Paul said slight improvement. LOL.
Slight.
Yeah,
Slightly.
It's a little bit better.
It's all right.
You guys hungry? What's in?
Yeah, Chewy was sitting here next to me.
yeah. The dog's always hungry.
Dogs are always hungry.
Yeah.
Except Maisie and Otto.
Really?
They're stubborn. Yeah. They're getting old, so they're like, I don't want this shit.
The shit again? God damn it.
Yeah, where's the cheese? The gravy.
That's the one human food that our dog gets is cheese every once in a while.
Cheese, yep. Yeah, if everybody eats, they all get cheese. So there'll be days where, Maisie or Otto doesn't, where they don't eat, and then they're sitting in front of the fridge begging, "Where's my cheese?" It's like, no, you didn't eat your dinner, or you didn't eat your lunch. You don't get cheese. No cheese for the puppies that don't eat.
So, Mike, Tron Viper says to hold out for the classified version of Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh. Yeah, he looked cool, but I wasn't quite there, and I want to check him out first before I go whole hogging.
I have him. He's pretty fucking awesome. I'm really, really happy with it. The The glasses you can remove. They're a little fiddly getting them on and off, but aside from that, I think he's great.
Yeah, he's got the that grenade launcher.
Yep. And the big fucking
Rambo knife.
hand cannon.
Yeah, like a 44 or something. He was one of my favorite wrestlers when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Put a hurting on the fucking Iron Sheik and Nikita, whatever the fuck his name was.
I don't know what color I should fucking make those hoses. What do you guys think?
Blue.
Blue.
All right, not blue.
Gloss
Not blue.
black.
Make them. So would they be metal? Would they be like pliable?
If they're like a
Maybe.
rubbery, I'd make them like a gloss black. If they're metal,
Let's
maybe.
let's see what official Warhammer stuff says. How about that? Or if there's anybody in the chat that knows better.
Yeah, chat. I was very indecisive on what base color to make this Medusa, and then I just kind of, I'm looking at like 10 different color blues, and I'm like, let's try this one. And as soon as the first brush hit the thing, I'm like, yep, that's it. Lots of times that's not the case. I'll get halfway done and I'm like, nope, that was wrong.
She does not have hoses. Bye, Paul. Thanks for popping in here.
See you later, Paul.
Later, dude.
There you go, buddy.
Wow.
Like a nun.
A nun.
Those, breasticle armors.
Bloody Rose Cannon S is what that's called. Cannon S, like a Baroness. But
Cannon S.
Cannon, yeah. Order of the Bloody Rose.
Do you guys have, I know Brian does, you probably do too, JD, the Barbarian Builder kits?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking pieces in there, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just opened one of them. I stole a loincloth out quite a while ago. But I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, there's like almost too much stuff.
Yeah. All right.
It's a pretty awesome little pack, though. All right. Enough of that.
These hoses are like real dark.
Dark gray, dark blue, dark red.
And they're like maybe black or a dark gray with maybe some like metallic.
Oh,
drivers.
Tyler's in the chat.
What's up, Tyler from
What's up,
Idaho?
buddy?
Getting some of them sweet potatoes out there. I mean, not sweet potatoes, but like,
Idaho.
awesome potatoes.
Idaho studs.
Hanging out in Boise, maybe.
Tyler makes those Cobra Commander head sculpts that are like the cloth only.
Yeah, the hooded.
Yep.
Commander.
I'm gonna have to hit him up maybe on one or two of those.
So, Mike, if you are in for a Cobra Commander, you don't necessarily have to get the one that's out right now. Because, the Hiss Tank teased a whole new mold for Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna wait.
Theory, yeah, so the theory is they're going to put that out again for general retail.
I don't know. I don't know if they will.
I mean, they're not going to create a whole new tool. I think maybe they're putting it on the retro card, and with that weird Mickey Mouse Cobra logo deco, and that might be the exclusive that comes with the Has tank. Has tank? Jeez.
The has tank.
The his tank, and but dude, they gotta keep putting out Cobra Commander. I mean, that would be bonkers.
Yeah, I do remember, Tyler, that JD did paint one.
Yeah.
I painted a bunch of them.
Mine must have got lost in the mail.
No, I think I asked everybody, and everybody was like, "Nope, I'm good."
Nope. Screw that GI Joe. I can't find him anywhere. I don't want him.
I don't want them.
Everybody's changed their tune now.
Jesus Christ, this is super gummy.
So how many trips around the sun is it going to be for you this time, JD?
What?
How many
When's your
trips around
birthday?
the sun is it going to be for you?
Oh, the 25th is going to be trip number 45.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, no doubt. I will, Tyler.
I've made that many trips around myself.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll be 51 trips in December.
Whoa.
Yeesh.
How's the Optimus coming there, Brian?
Well, I built the feet, and I put the gas tanks on, and I just couldn't bring myself to open up another bag. Keep working on it.
Lots of pieces.
Yeah. It's been a long week. I don't feel like being crouched over doing it anymore.
Hey, Chan's back.
I'm here. Doggy's 8.
Okay.
It kind of like, okay, it's probably a funny thing to say or think about, but it's kind of funny to watch all 4 of them eat, you know? Chewy was a rescue. We got her at a year old. Amazing Otto were puppies when JD got them. And then, of course, Kiva we got last year, as you very well know. So Chewy is always the first one done. She eats like she's never going to get food again every meal. And now that Kiva isn't a puppy anymore, he kind of just he takes his time. He eats, you know, a little bit faster than Maisie and Otto, but he doesn't really rush through it anymore. So it's kind of weird to me that just to see how the behavior is different, you know. I don't know.
I wonder if Chewy may have had competition.
She was starved.
She was malnourished when we got her. She was a year old and only weighed 40 pounds.
Yeah, not even.
Yeah.
It was like 38 pounds.
And you've seen Chewy.
She definitely was blessed when she found you guys. So
Yep.
she's in a very good place now.
She's a good dog. She really is. She eats, man. Like, she houses her food. It's crazy. But
Crazy.
I see Tyler was in here. What's up?
Yep.
I have a friend that just moved to Idaho, Tyler. He's not doing so great.
No?
No.
I've always thought about moving to Idaho.
Why? What's with Idaho? Is there something I don't know?
Well,
It's full of hoes.
it's I mean, it's the hot new place to live right now, but like back in the 2000s, I was just like, you know, I was looking at pictures, like kind of like in the middle of nowhere, you know, seemed nice. But now it's, you know, all the people that got tired of living in California are like moving to Idaho and
I
shit.
don't want them coming up here.
Yeah, so all the prices have gone up, and it's like, Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Either way.
I mean, I bet it's nice. I bet the weather's nice. I don't know.
I don't know.
Tyler, is
Probably.
it humid up there? I don't know.
Yeah.
Once you cross the mountain range in Washington State, because Spokane's really close to Idaho, the northern part anyway, it's like going from forest to almost tundra or like desert conditions. Not really desert, but it's just a lot drier over there.
Gotcha. My buddy just moved to Boise. I have no idea where that's in relation to.
I've only been just barely in the
Potato.
state a couple times.
Potato.
Good night. We're probably going to be saying good night here soon anyway, because it's about to turn 11 o'clock and it's Wednesday. It's hump day. Everybody has to finish out the week. 2 more days, guys. 2 more days until the weekend.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
2 more.
It's good. We're down on the other side.
Oops.
Of the week. So that's good. It's just going to be a hot weekend, especially on the East Coast. So.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be brutal.
Mid-90s next week for us. And we're not used to it being that hot over here, so it's going to be
sure.
Extra
work. Like in England right now, like people are
going
losing their mind because it's so hot. Which, yep.
What'd you decide for the hose color, JD?
I'm going with like a darker gray and then do a wash and a dry brush.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bluish gray. I don't know.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Very nice. I think that'll look good, especially with the wash and stuff.
I think golds and reds really look good together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a new pair of magnifying glasses.
I saw you wearing those. I was going to ask you.
They have little lights on them.
Oh, wow.
He has a little
cool.
USB port to plug them in to charge them.
Cool.
It's a lot better than that big, huge thing that made that terrible noise when I moved it.
Right. Gotcha.
I remember moving it a couple times earlier on when I came on, and what the hell is that noise? I'm like, oops, sorry, that's me.
Well, we all know where JD's at with his armor. Mike, do you want to tell everybody
sure.
Where you're at with your project and tell them where they can find you if they're hunting you down and want to talk to you?
You won't be able to see it too well, but
oh, you got the face painted, or you're painting blue, right? You're doing blue?
Yeah, it's like I can never pronounce these. Barahoth blue, kind of a light blue.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a darker. I'm gonna mix a blue with a gray wash, and then put some kind of greenish dry brush on it, so it'll look similar to the. Did you see that new Medusa statue that's on BBTS?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to make it look like that, kind of like the 80s movie. Her hair. Cool. I'm not sure about I want to do something cool with the snakes for her hair. I'm not quite sure, but I got this torso is really cool.
Yeah. Oh wow.
But I got a good base. I think I'm gonna go to Walmart or something and try to find a webcam like you were talking about, Brian, and because this one's trash here. This computer's about as old as Moses. But did all the hands and the arms and all that stuff, and opened up this guy.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
they're just nice. Fun. Very good figures.
I'll probably change parts several times.
Awesome.
And as far as where I'm at, Facebook, Mike Wells on Facebook, here on ShelfGravy every Wednesday and Monday and Tuesday in the chats on the ETR and Breaking the Mold channel.
Fantastic. Brian, you want to show everybody what you finished up there and
sure
tell them where they can find you if they're looking?
Yeah, all I did was work on the feet today. They look they got ink.
Ooh.
Well, now you can stand up.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
And then
Articulation.
these little gas tanks, which looks like they're supposed to be. So,
Oh, very cool.
as far as transformation, I guess they're going to be moving around and stuff.
Awesome.
So, and then the feet come down. And what's cool is they got these these are little rubber things.
Oh,
So it gives them some grip on the shelf. It's pretty cool.
that's a good idea.
Fantastic. What a great idea.
Mythic Legion should come with those. Falling over motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's something we gotta get on.
We have some ideas for that.
Yeah. Well, no, we have some ideas. We're gonna sell a bunch of that stuff.
Yeah, no, we kind of
the
lost
purge.
our train of thought there for a week because of doctor's appointments and such going on.
So
But,
what's the deal? Like, you're keeping some of them, right?
Yeah. Not going to get rid of everything, but we're definitely going to pack up a bunch of them. And there are a bunch that we didn't even open that have just been sitting. They're just storage, never opened, still fresh. I think I still have like a whole wave that's still in the shipper box.
There's two
Oh, wow.
pieces. There's the Siege wave and then the Soul Spiller wave that are in unopened cases.
Still in shipper boxes.
That
Yeah.
Soul Spiller is a big wave too.
And I think I even still have 2 trolls that are in shipper boxes, but that's part of the wave, right? Maybe?
Just one.
One
the ice troll.
The ice troll is still in
Yeah,
the shipper box.
he's-
yeah.
Yep.
So stuff we haven't opened is definitely gonna probably
Go bye.
take a ride. And then we'll kind of like pick through things that we've already opened that are on shelves and haven't really been messed with, but things we don't really need or want because we're gonna try to stretch other collections out and do other things,
On my end, there's gonna be a lot of 2.0 shit that goes bye.
Oh,
Because it doesn't fucking stand up.
Yeah, he's frustrated about
Advent of DK.
Yeah.
God.
So
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of those conversations that'll happen. I want to say that some of the named characters that I went out on my way to hunt down for like on eBay and stuff like that, I will probably hold on to. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, a few of those are still going to stay with me because I really enjoy those, and they're some of my favorite characters in the line. So, but there will be quite a post that happens here within probably the next week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I have an appointment next Wednesday, so as soon as I figure out what's going on with the doctor, that's when things will start to move elsewhere because I have to deal with that before I deal with anything else. So,
Well, hopefully that goes well for you. I saw your
Yeah.
post earlier.
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Got to cross my fingers. Got to get ready for some more surgeries, and it'll be fine. It'll be good.
We're all
This time
sending good thoughts.
Thanks.
So Chan, you're gonna do that after the wedding, I suspect?
The surgeries?
Take all your screws out.
We'll see what the doctor says on Wednesday. That's what I'm waiting to hear. That's what I want. I need to talk to him about a plan. So,
Because I'm trying to think. I had one screw taken out, and actually it was half a screw because the screw snapped. Believe it or not, the titanium screw snapped in my foot, and so I still have a piece of it in my foot forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, recovery from that was relatively nothing, but I mean, I saw your X-rays. You have more than one screw going through a bone, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well, I'm just
there's
saying,
some hardware.
you have to account for your recovery time and stuff like that. So.
I'm tough. You'd be surprised. But we'll see. I'm gonna talk to him Wednesday, and we're gonna figure out what he's willing to do and what kind of a plan I can put together, and we'll go from there. As far as getting everything else taken care of, I gotta figure that out first. But I mean, even if I have to walk down the aisle with some forearm crutches or some shit like that, I'm not embarrassed to do so if I have to. We'll see what he goes on though. We will find out. So stay tuned. As far as what I got done, I fed dogs. I almost finished my cup of coffee. I'm ordering a surprise for a realm friend. And I just have to hit ship on my phone. And yeah, I'm just, I'm finishing things up. I'm good. I'm having a good time tonight. Thanks for hanging out. And as you guys very well know, I'm Chandra Cooper. If you'd like to be Facebook friends and laugh at all of my stupid posts or tell me I'm ridiculous, please feel free to send me a friend request because I'm pretty ridiculous. And you can find me here with you guys on Monday nights. Best part of my Monday. I'm so grateful for ETR. And you can find me here with you guys every other Wednesday, hanging out, doing the ShelfGravy stuff, listening to Beansy's stories about Dunkin Donuts and such nonsenses.
Yeah, man.
And having good laughs with
Brian
friends.
was nonstop poking him in the ribs too.
That was good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I couldn't
Good job,
wait
Brian.
to tell. I couldn't wait.
Good job, Brian.
Dude, poking Beansy is fun. I couldn't wait to tell him my Sideshow story. I just couldn't wait.
Poking the bear.
I was actually gonna think about waiting to print out the label they sent me to send it back free of charge and do all that here on the show.
Oh,
And then
man.
tell him.
Oh, man. Yeah, we'll wait until next show to rub that one in.
What are you working on tonight, Brian? Oh, I'm printing out my Sideshow label to send my boy back
For free.
for free.
Yeah. Even though I told them, they're like, it's been 60 days since I bought it, and they're like, sure, we'll make an exception.
As soon as you said that, it took like half a second for me to put it together. Like Matt just got fucked by Sideshow. So
Yeah.
let's see what happens here.
I knew what he was doing. Like, oh boy.
Well, Mr. JD,
Yep.
you want to wrap us up here?
Sure. You can find me, JD Brocious, on Facebook. Pigment Surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live. This channel, various nights of the week, of course, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And ShelfGravy. ShelfGravy, baby.
And that's us.
That's it.
That'll do it. So, yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in, peoples.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
Gotta hold it still.
Yeah. Well, I
That
was
looks
just
fantastic.
Can't you keep...
gotta get more coats on that. Anyway.
Yeah.
You know, if
Thanks
they
for
painted
joining
those
us.
like you're painting them, JD, they'd probably be like $100 figure.
Yeah, probably. But
I think it's kind of cool if they give you the basically the template to do all that stuff with.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yep.
All right, guys.
So we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.